Do you want to know what constellations will be visible in your night sky? Hi, this is teacher Geraldine Rosales and welcome to our science class. In this video lesson, we're going to talk about constellations. As we look at the night sky, we see thousands of dazzling stars that resemble different patterns called constellations. We can use our imagination to see what pattern they look like. Some resemble different animals, shapes, and other objects. In 1929, the International Astronomical Union or IAU officially defined the 88 constellations across the sky. As the Earth rotates, the Sun, the Moon, and planets travel on a set path through the sky known as the ecliptic. The list of 13 constellations they pass through are known as the stars of the zodiac. The zodiac constellations' names are Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, and Sagittarius. Astrologers use 12 of these constellations as signs of the zodiac, omitting Ophiuchus, to make predictions. Unlike astronomy, astrology is not a science. Ironically, if you're born under a particular sign, the constellation it is named for is not visible at night. Instead, the sun is passing through it around that time of year, making it a daytime constellation that can't be seen. Let's see some examples of constellations. What form do you see? This is how the constellation Orion looks like. Next, what form do you see? It's the constellation Taurus. Next, what form do you see? It's the constellation Scorpius. And what about this? It's the constellation Virgo. And this is the constellation Pegasus. What form do you see? It's the constellation Gemini. Here are other constellations like Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Leo, Ophiuchus, Canis Minora, Aquila. Many of these constellations have names that can be traced back to early Babylonians and Greek civilizations, but nearly all cultures have different names for constellations. For example, the Greek called the large constellation Orion, which means hunter, and is prominent in the night sky in winter. Early Filipinos visualized the same group of stars as balatik, a trap used in hunting wild pigs. Christian Filipinos named the three stars at Orion's belt Tatlong Maria or Tres Marias. The constellations also help with navigation. It is fairly easy to spot Polaris or the North Star once you've found Ursa Minor or Little Dipper constellation. One can figure out his or her latitude, north or south, just by looking at how high Polaris appears in the night sky. As Earth spins on its axis, we as Earthbound observers spin past this background of distant stars. So as Earth spins, the stars appear to move across our night sky from east to west, for the same reason that our sun appears to rise in the east and set in the west. So just remember the stars will appear to move from east to west like the sun. Stars close to the celestial poles have a very small circle of spin, so if you find Polaris or Earth's North Pole star, you'll observe it move very, very little in the night sky. The farther from Polaris, the wider the circle the stars trace. Stars that make a full circle around a celestial pole, like those in the Big and Little Dippers in the northern hemisphere, are called circumpolar stars. They stay in the night sky and do not set. As viewed from mid-northern latitudes 40 to 50 degrees north, circumpolar constellations may include Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, Draco, Cepheus, Cassiopeia, and the less-known Camelopardalis. They can be seen in the night sky throughout the year, while other constellations like the 13 zodiac constellations are not visible at certain times of the year because they are seasonal constellations. And for your activity today, you will use the planisphere to locate stars and constellations for any date and time of the year. Get the planisphere you prepared last week. I'll give you 5 minutes to prepare for that. Do you have your planisphere with you now? Good. So let's start. Place the star map into the planisphere pocket. And swivel the star map around to line up the date and the time to the day you are outside. Identify where north and south are on the planisphere. Stand facing south, the real south. So as a guide, you know that sun rises from the east, or you may use compass to locate south. Looking down at the planisphere, so that the north is at the top, facing away from you. Lift the planisphere above your head and the white disk area will show you the stars in the night sky. Now you're ready to answer the guide questions. Rotate the planisphere until today's date. Example, today is May 12. So align the time 9 p.m. to today's date. Find north, south, east, and west. Then name a constellation found on the letter A, northern horizon, B, eastern horizon, C, southern horizon, and D, western horizon. Number 2. What constellation is at your zenith tonight at 9 p.m.? Alright, next, number 3. Rotate your planisphere so that stars travel from east to west. Name 5 constellations that do not go below the horizon. These are the circumpolar constellations. And number 4. Locate Virgo on the planisphere. What time will it rise tonight? And when will it set tonight? Stars are also creations of the Lord God, and we can see them easily during a clear night in the vast sky. These tiny glittering diamonds are reminders to us that we can never get lost, for there is that one God who is constantly watching and guiding us. In these times where the unseen enemy called COVID-19 affects us all, our faith in the Lord is tested once again. In times of doubt, look towards the stars in the sky and remember, the Lord is watching and keeping us all safe. Never waver. Believe. And for your quiz today, read and answer the questions and choose the letter of the best answer. Write your answer on a piece of paper. Here are the correct answers. Did you get many correct answers? Good job! You may send your answers in quiz and reflection using the links posted on your science Facebook group. I hope that this simple video has helped you determine and show which constellations may be observed at different times of the year. And don't forget to never stop asking questions.